Did you guys really think I was going to miss another test room? I know I missed the spring test room, but I mean 2 test rooms in a row? That would be crazy. And I can see where you guys are coming from though, because I did take off another 3 weeks. I mean, I didn't really take it off, I just kind of didn't really feel like posting any Wiz related content because there wasn't anything super interesting for me to cover, so I was just waiting for test room, to be honest. And I was also waiting for that Spiral Villains pack, which never came out, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, we have the new test room update notes right here for summer 2022. There's some interesting things in here, but there's also some things that are in the game, because I've already taken a look at it, and they haven't really talked about them in the update notes. Like, there is a new vendor in the commons that has some interesting reagents and stuff, and a new TC. Maybe I'll look at that in a future video, I don't know, but I do want to go through all of these so we can see what new things at least they're talking about in the update notes. So the main thing, and this is the thing that they've been teasing the most, is the guild system. I already did a video talking about this. I think that was my last video that I did. And they have implemented guilds into the game. So let's just scroll down to the guild section. It is the first section because that's kind of the main draw of this test room. The main thing they're testing is guilds, it seems. So guilds are the newest social update that they've added, social system in this game. And I'm excited for them because they allow for a lot of different kind of interaction of players that they haven't had before. Like, players being able to decorate a house together, being able to kind of put all your resources together in order to unlock these islands, which is this picture here, and expand your house. I like that concept. I think that's really cool. It does say that there are perks that they will announce later. So I talked about that in my guild video where I'm like, I want to see some incentive for guilds. I want to see some stats that you get only if you're in a guild, some type of XP bonus, something like that. But it's not in the game yet. They're going to announce it later, so I'll be interested to see what that is. But yeah, how to create a guild. You need the 11 online friends. That is a requirement, and I know some people are talking about that, and they're like, I don't know if I can find 11 players. I mean, not everyone needs to create a guild. Not everyone needs to create one. Not everyone needs to be a guild leader. You can join a guild without, you know, creating your own and just be in that guild and still get all the benefits that everyone else would get. You can get different roles. They said they added different roles. I don't know where that is, but there was a part, yeah, decorators, recruiters, messengers. And there's these 3 roles that allow you to do different things within the guild. It's basically just like a permission system because you don't want to give everybody in the guild permission to do everything. So there is a kind of guild chest that they have, and I think it's more for contributing items together in order to use it to decorate the house with. I think that's what it's really for. But I mean, just like the first look that I have at it, looking through and reading everything that they've put into this update notes, I'm pretty excited for this. I think it's a good system. And here's the page for like creating your name. You can visit the house just from this screen. I think it's just in the social tab. You click this and you can see people online in your guild. There's even like a guild message of the day if you're going to do a meetup or something. Though I feel like people are going to be using Discord for that. But yeah, the guild system is looking really good. And they said they're going to keep expanding it. There's a lot still that they have to do. But I really want to visit the guild house and just at least see what it's looking like. For test room, you only need 1 online friend. So I'll probably just create a guild with somebody. I don't know. And see what it's like just to test things. But the max guild members is 50. And like I said, you don't have to create a guild. You can just join one. And that's what those recruiters are for. I'm sure people want their guild to get to 50 people. Why not? Once you have 50 people, like, you can complete tasks pretty easily and contribute a lot of resources and stuff because you have so many members. Obviously, you want active members, which is why they encourage the 11, or actually they enforce the 11 people online in order to create a guild thing. So they don't want people to be inactive, which makes sense. So of course they've added new skeleton key bosses in this test realm. And the interesting thing with this is not only did they add new key bosses, but they've divided up the spellments and spells that were dropped from just Lore Master. So this is something they talked about in the past. They're like, we want to make it so that people aren't just farming Lore Master for all the spells. And they've taken those spells, and they've kind of looked at which one they want, like which world they're themed around for the lore spells, and they've made it drop from specific bosses. So the Ravenwood Rangers lore spellments are dropped from the Spirit of Ignorance in Wizard City, which is a key boss. Grizzleheim is dropped in Grizzleheim from King Boar. So these are all skeleton key bosses, and you can look here for where these specific ones are dropped from. They've also added in some new ones. So Wisteria lore spellments are dropped from a new boss in Wisteria. I'll probably go check that out in a video. Immortals lore is dropped from a key boss in Aquila. I'm excited for that. I wonder where they put that key boss, because Aquila has so many cool places that we've never been to, so many cool areas. I'm interested to see where they put that. And Lady Stonegaze, Medusa, is going to be the boss there. Keeper's lore is in Dragonspire. High lore Magus. And then Celestian lore is from this Drowned Dan and Sunken Sam. Those guys right there in Celestia. So I'll definitely be checking out these in a video. Not sure how difficult they're going to be if the worlds are only Wisteria, Aquila, Dragonspire, Celestia, but I don't know. So yeah, they've also transitioned from wooden and stone keys to only gold keys. So they're phasing out wood and stone, which I kind of like because I have the most gold keys from farming Darkmoor forever. That I'm happy with that. Stone keys and wooden keys, to be honest, both were super difficult to obtain, and I hated farming for them. Now it's all gold keys. I don't know how it's going to work with like lower levels, but you can still use your wooden and stone keys on the bosses. It'll still work, but they're trying to phase it out. And now I'm guessing gold keys will just work on every boss, which that makes it easy. I will accept that. That is a good change. I have entire houses. I think I have a red barn farm on my life where every wall almost is filled with gold skeleton keys. So I'm fine with this change. So yeah, I'll be checking out those new bosses in a video. They added new beast forms. They were actually teasing these earlier. So if you're interested in Beast Moon, they added some new stuff there. I haven't touched Beast Moon in a long time. Probably won't. But that is something that they've added. And they've updated the rewards. They have like a calendar for which idols and pets are dropped on certain months. Or I guess can be obtained in certain months. They added some new pet will casts for PvP. But all it seems to do is basically puts this card at the top of your deck so that you draw it guaranteed next time. And they have certain spells that are the new spells that you can get with this. So, I mean, that's interesting. It just kind of allows you to like choose when you want to draw a certain card so that it doesn't take up a spot in your deck. And then you can guarantee draw it next turn. So, kind of some planning there. And that's it. We're already at the bug fixes and other changes. So from the update notes, it doesn't look like there's too much going on here, but the guild system is a big update and I definitely want to check that out. And of course they've, done a lot of changing with the keys and the skeleton key bosses. So I'll be checking this out. This will probably be a video, and then guilds will probably be a video. And then I think there might be some other stuff that I want to check out in game that it's not mentioned here that might also be a different video. So not the craziest test room I've ever seen, I will say that, but I'm still interested in the systems that they're adding here. And I mean, summer test rooms are always, I thought they were supposed to be fishing. I heard Polaris fishing, but maybe that was just a rumor or something, I don't know. Also, we didn't get a quest, at least I don't see it. Usually they talk about like a pre-quest for a new world if they're going to be adding a new world, which they already confirmed that they're adding a new world this year. We usually get a pre-quest around this time because this is the test realm before the world launch, which would be, around November, October. So that is going to do it for me on this video. Stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed, turn on post notifications, all that stuff, so that when I post test room videos. There'll probably be one every day until I'm finished with all the content, whatever I want to cover. But yeah, it should be good. So I'm looking forward to all these updates, and I think there's some other ones. I think there's some secret ones in there that they've put into the game. They always do this, where they put it in the game, but they don't actually talk about it in the update notes. So we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for leaving a like on this video on your way out, and I'll see you all next time.